from Armwrestling News, and tonight we are going to discuss Monster Factory 3 event, which is just 90 minutes away from now. As we can see, many people have already joined the chat. Thank you very much. 15 people were waiting for the chat. Thanks very much. It shows that people are actually interested in this one. Just to make things clear, this is not for showing the matches. We are just going to discuss it. We're just going to hype up the matches, and as soon as the event actually starts on Monster Michael Todd's YouTube channel, which is going to be free to watch, I'm going to stop my live stream because I do not want to be taking any viewers away from his live stream because it is free to watch. I can understand there are many people. Actually, most of them are going to be watching both live streams on different devices, but still there are going to be a few people that may watch only mine who are not aware as to where they can watch the actual matches. I do not want to do that. All right. So let's see what the chat is saying. Hello, Pradeep, Adnan, Ravashde. Hello, brother. Who farted? I have no idea, brother. Hello, Pradeep. Mr. Peanut, greetings while we are waiting. Greetings from Arm Sports fans. Okay. As we wait for the Monster Factory event, Arm Gods is streaming live for their event right now, 11 a.m. Eastern time. Good. Karaoke Wick. What is the full form of VIC? Ask Devon Prudnik farted. Okay, that one. Did you fart, Prudnik? Enoch Valdorian live. Yes, we are. What up, team Atlantis? Thanks for your support, brother. Billy Collins. Billy has also been supporting me for a very long time. This channel has received a ton of support from Billy Collins. JR Williams, as usual, one of the biggest super chat guys, along with Mark Skigera. Larry, should I do these live streams more frequently? Because I have not been doing that. And if I want to call myself a news channel, I need to have a sort of a prime time where I go live every day, at least for 30 minutes. Stay live, Larry is saying. Let's see. Good morning, everyone. Scott, good morning, brother. Everyone give this chat a like. Go smash the like button. Thank you very much. 32 watching, 22 likes. Amazing stuff. Hey, you stay live. Okay, Larry wants that. 7-Eleven Big Bite Hot Dogs. Surwampa 13. I don't know what that means. Big Bite hot dogs. Something that you can eat. Yeah. Glizzy. What's glizzy? So let me quickly discuss the matches that we should expect to see tonight. Almost all of them are going to happen except for one, which is cancelled or replaced. I should not say cancelled. And let's see. Is it starting early? No. It is not starting early. It is still about 86 minutes away. We are just going live to hype up the event, to talk about the matches, as to the audience should know what they are going to expect from what they should expect from the event, because I do believe that this is one of the lesser promoted events. The Monsters should have done a better job with a massive super chat. Karaoke Vic, thank you very much, brother. $50 super chat, brother. Do you do your live streams on Saturdays when I can watch? You're the man. You're the man. Saturday, for me it is 10 p.m. now. For you, USA, I'm assuming 11 a.m. I'm not sure what the time there is, but thank you very much, brother. That means a lot. You're making me rich, brother. You're making me rich. I'm banned on MMT's channel. I think my comments keep disappearing in his live chats. I'm so confused. If you want to check that, of course, almost everyone has 2 Gmail accounts on their phone. So just log in with your account, Lagia, your account, comment, switch out to the next account and try to find your comment. If you can, then you're not banned. If you cannot, then you are for sure 100% banned. There is no doubt about that. 9:35 a.m. Pacific, Karaoke Vic is saying. All right, 9:35 a.m. Great. Hope somebody and Devon won't have problems for this live stream too. No, I'm going to end this. Actually, I'm the one who has some problems with these live streams. Live commentary live streams on the streams that are free to watch. I can understand some people are fans of certain commentators, but I think if it is a free event, it doesn't make much sense to do live commentary on that. Listen, you're very educated on the sport more than 99% of the people. Larry, thanks, brother. Thanks. It is just because of study. I study the sport a lot, and it comes from my job. Like my job is YouTube, and I have to know things that is paying my bills. I have to know about it. This is why. And when you make videos every day, you need to watch everything, and when you watch everything and think about it, because you cannot just watch something and make a video about it. You have to kind of create your own content about it, something that the people may not have been able to relate from the original piece of content. This is why when I make some video out of some podcast or something, even though people have watched that podcast, they still watch the video, because there is always something that I'm going to relate to make the video exciting. Yes, the question is, will it get Michael 1.0, 2.0, 3.0? 2.0, 3.0, I think. 3.0. Did Brandon make weight last night for the match with Turi? I don't know. Like, Michael told him to to run or to try to lose weight. But let's see how it goes. We'll know for sure. I don't think the information is out yet. If Brandon Elsesser is not able to make weight, then the match will not be for the title. Listen, okay, Reddit. It's Pacific right now. Pradeep, I watched the prelim event and the production quality wasn't very entertaining. I hope you decide to call the event from your channel. Don't end your life, Larry. Bro, just barely made weight, Robert Gould is saying. All right. That's good. That's good. Yes, I was there. He made weight. Robert Gould is saying, okay, that's good information. The stream is only 720p for me today. What resolution are you streaming? I think Zoom streams are always 720p. My house is like extremely small. I do not have any background worth showing, so this is why I always use this green screen and a virtual background. This is something that I have to do, and Zoom only allows 720p. I can go 1080p on YouTube regular live stream, but then I cannot invite any guest, and also the background is going to be terrible. I have money to rent a better house, but for some reason I cannot. I try to go outside and I try to find some good decent house to rent, and they just don't have them. Even a decent house per month would cost a little bit more than $100 per month from where I am living right now, but they just aren't there. I don't know why. Everyone is a brokey. The quality will be better today. They did yesterday's event just to, yeah. I talked with Rebecca Todd about this, and I was like, I didn't even mention the audio problem because, of course, they know about it. And there were some problems as to why they couldn't set it up the way they wanted to. Some personal problem with the guy who was supposed to set it up. So I hope they are $100 a month. Yeah, in India, sometimes some places it can go up to maybe even $1,000 a month. But rent is really cheap here. Where I'm living, it is like $100 a month. It can give you a decent house according to the standards here, but they just don't have any house which is rentable above that here. Your background looks great. Thank you very much, brother. Thanks. Okay, I want to invite Brandon Allen here, and for some reason he is not able to join the stream. Let me send him the link once again. I hope it works this time, because Brandon's buddy Jason Latona competed yesterday in the prelims. I think he's going to compete. No, he's not going to compete in today's card, but his wife is going to compete against Mrs. Monster. Just wait a few seconds, guys. I'm sending Brandon the link once again. I hope it works this time. Monster Factory 3 Lagya, free to watch on Michael's channel. The link is here. Pradeep, who is the Indian family that just lives? Okay, that lives in the $2 billion skyscraper. Ambani. It's in Mumbai. Mukesh Ambani and his wife. Yeah, that is like real expensive thing, man. They got like thousands of employees to look after their home. Like just they're looking after their home, they need thousands of employees. Like, I know how many floors, like many floors are just for parking cars. They've got helipads. I don't know. Kia, Monjit Nath, Todd factory event now. So Michael's event is going to start in about 1.5 hours, a little bit less than that from now. Till then, I'm going to comment it here, and as soon as the event starts, the plan for now is that I'm going to drop off, and hopefully we can send some people on Michael's way. If let's say 150 people are watching till that time, which my estimate is, we're going to get that much, then 150 immediately go to that live stream, which is going to be a good start. Pradeep, are you ready to pull Aussie arm wrestling? Aussie arm wrestler? You mean? I'm going to be honest. I'll be honest. I think that guy is stronger than me. He's stronger than me. I need to train. I need to train to beat him because I've seen some of his arm wrestling. If I were to bet on that match now, I would probably bet on him. But it doesn't mean that I cannot get to that level. Getting to that level maybe will require me 3 months of work. And Paul Lynn, my man Paul Lynn is going to be on this card, and Paul has already started training me. And I was like, just once we discussed something about training, and what do I see? Paul Lynn is typing on WhatsApp for like 10 minutes. I'm like, bro, what are you typing? You've been typing for 10 minutes. And he, in fact, is writing a training program for me. So, first week, I followed that program. It was not difficult. It was easy. Let's see. Jayantila Pradeep greater than Jake. For sure, man, for sure. You're talking about YouTube? Anything else? For sure. He weighs considerably more than you, I think. Yeah. I think he's a fat 95 kg guy, and I'm a fat 85 kg guy. So that's the difference. Not 40 pounds. If he's 100, I don't know. But I think it is like more like 25 pounds. May take more than 3 months to bridge up the strength gap. I'm not sure about that. I don't think he's that strong. For sure, now like he may be 20% stronger than me. Paul is awesome. Oh, so you're pretty close. Okay. You can beat him. That would be easy for you, Larry. Hopefully that match happens someday, because it won't be difficult for me to create some genuine hate in my mind. That would be funny. The trash talking would be funny. That match would be amazing, just for the amount of trash talk that I can bring before the match. I think any promoter, if they want us as an undercard, it is going to pay dividends. I'm for sure the amount of hype I can create around that thing. I'm not sure about him. That is like many people are going to tune in to watch that match. Many people. I have Corey winning. Someone mentioned in the comments that Corey and Cody Merritt, I pronounced them exactly the same. He said that he couldn't understand what I'm saying. For some reason, invalid meeting ID. So Brandon is not able to join for some reason. Looking good, Pradeep. Thanks, Almighty. Are you? Look into the camera and smell. You have not changed a bit. You have been making this comment for like months now. Pradeep, if we can get enough in the chat, will you stream the event? The thing is that Michael doesn't like these live streams. This is why I'm also against it. So at first I was thinking, man, I don't think these live streams are worth it, because it is a free event. Why would I commentate on it? And then Michael also once spoke against it few months ago. Then I thought it is not a wise decision. Playing alone is a poor experience at best. Playing alone. Live? You're talking about live? Anyone want to play some Warzone? Okay, Warzone 2.0. I'm not sure which game is that. Devon's complaint towards live commentary was annoying and bullshit. Somebody was behind the scene. We know who he was. I don't think I know. Lim Jamir, because you are at it. Yes. Have you asked Mike personally? Nope. I asked Rebecca. Rebecca asked me, actually. She asked me if I'm going to do live commentary. I'm not sure what she wanted, but she just asked me if I'm going to do or not. And I said no. Then she asked me, maybe I should do for the Hindi channel, the other channel that I have. But it is going to be like 11:30 p.m. for us. Not many people are going to be awake, so it is difficult. I cannot do that on my Hindi channel. It won't be worth it. I needed to promote the event beforehand, and now it is not possible. Pradeep, have you thought about potential East versus West flights? Have you fights? Okay, fights. Have you think about what pullers should pull against each other? Yeah, there are dozens of matches, man. There are dozens of matches. One thing, and East versus West is checking as many boxes as a league can potentially check. But there are some things that even they are missing. And first thing is fan favorite matches. I've advised this to Engin quite a few times. But for now, I'm sure he's going to be doing that in the future. But for now, he doesn't seem to be interested in that. And I think it's a must. If he's organizing 15 matches, it is the easiest thing. Like Engin can just keep 14 matches for himself, and one match can be a fan match. Like whatever match is in the most demand in the fans. After having organized your 14 matches, then ask for the 15th match. What match would you like to have? Give us 4 options on YouTube polls, and whichever match gets the most number of votes, make that happen. So there are many matches like that people would love to see. And one more thing, Engin is open about it. About a couple of years ago, I'm not sure anyone would have thought that Engin is going to entertain the fact that he wants to have popular YouTubers as well on his card. But he's open for that, which is a very good thing, that he is willing. If you asked Engin 2 years ago that will you be inviting popular YouTubers like Leonidas Arcona versus Larry Wheels on your card, I'm quite sure he would have said no. But now he's open for that. He has invited both Larry and Leonidas as well to be on his card. Hey Sarah, good luck today. Sarah Latona, hey Pradeep, hello. So I think I haven't seen you arm wrestle, Sarah, ever, and we've seen Rebecca arm wrestle a few times. I'm not so sure. People say that Rebecca Todd will beat me. I'm not sure if she can beat you. Like I would like to know how much have you been training for this match, or like when did you start training? If you've been training for some years now, I think you should be able to beat Mrs. Monster. Too bad I couldn't join. Thanks for the invite. Looking forward to the card. Thank you very much, brother. Thanks. Not a problem. You can try with a different phone. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Or just restart your phone. Sometimes the biggest advice that any tech guy is going to give it to you. Any problem that you have on your device, this is not working, that is not working. The first solution is always 100% of the times restart. If you restart, you're good. If you restart, Brandon, your phone, I think there is a good 60% chance that you will be able to join with the same link. Just reboot it. True. Yeah, Atlantis knows what's up. Hi, sir. Okay, J.R. Williams. About 4 months ago for this match, but I've been training for 4 years. 4 months and 4 years. I think it should be enough. Pradeep, it's Brandon. He's talking about the event. Yes, I know. Good luck, Sarah. Kazi McNamara. I think Sarah beats Rebecca. I also think so. And I'm saying this without even watching Sarah arm wrestle, because I've seen Rebecca arm wrestle against some strong women, CrossFit women and bodybuilding women. And once strapped up, Rebecca doesn't have the arm power. If you can deal with her hand, she doesn't have that arm power. Of course, she's going to beat me in a super match, but I don't think she's that strong, especially inside the straps. All your hard work will pay off, Sarah. And sometimes she can get beat without the strap as well if the hand is not completely flopped back. If you're slightly neutral or even slightly back, there are some women who can beat him. So if you have the arm power, I don't think you will need your hand to beat Rebecca. All right. Need to play with the Benji and Devon's forearm so they can help me understand a few things, because yeah, it's pretty complex at first. I don't know what you're talking about with J.R. Williams. Call of Duty, okay, survival round sometimes. Man, I was just talking about some video games with my wife. It was a good time, man. Sometimes you have that memory that you're never going to enjoy these video games as much as you used to in the past. Can somebody tell me, 90s kids, like how many 90s kids are here? And what are the games that you enjoyed watching? I don't even know how many hours I played my PlayStation 1 back in early 2000s. New stream room looks good. It's just the background, brother. It's just the background. Hello, karaoke Vic. Halo. Oh my, Halo. Yeah, I've heard that name of that game. I don't know. Born in '94. Yeah, you're about the same age as me. Keep up the good work, Pradeep. Aren't you afraid to address the touchy subjects? You aren't, okay. Much respect. Of course, that is my job. That is my job, Travis, and I will never be afraid to do that. I haven't been in that situation. Sometimes people tell me that when you're going to be in front of the arm wrestlers, you need to be careful while you're speaking. I just made a video about Jody Larrett screaming in the referee's face, and I gave everything. Even the first thing that I mentioned in that video was she did everything that she was supposed to do to help her husband. There is nothing wrong with that. The only person that is wrong here is the referee for allowing that. I said that very clearly. I even said that if my wife was in my corner, I would expect the same thing from my wife. This is the first thing. This is how I started that video. And then I said why I didn't like what was happening. And most of that was to blame on the referee. And still people were saying, well, if can you say that in front of Devon's face? And I'm like, I haven't been in that situation, but I guess I can. I guess I can. Because I did not say anything disrespectful, any bad word or anything. It's just criticism. I'm not sure if what level of criticism people take overseas, but in India, that much criticism is okay to do. Different cultures, once again. Maybe in Western countries, criticism is not okay, but cursing is. You can curse about your friends, you can curse about your enemies, you can curse about the wives and the families of your enemies or your opponents. That is okay, but that cursing anyone is not okay in India. So different cultures. He's going to January, okay. I'm wrestling God. Where will it show? So the event is going to be live on Monster Michael Todd's YouTube channel in about 66 minutes from now. Till that time, we are going to do some live commentary and let's see what Brandon Allen is saying. By the way, guys, please subscribe to Brandon Allen Filthy Part YouTube channel. Amazing show. I got a super match versus Mega Mike at the Olympia December 17th. Then I got a match versus Dallas Langston on January 14th. January 14th. Which event is on January 14th? At the LA Fit Expo. Okay. Yeah, if someone asked, yeah, Pradeep, will you ever go to an East Sources event? I was supposed to be at this event and it would have been amazing to meet Dennis Plankov, to meet Devon Larrett, John Brzezinski, Levon Saginashvili, but I missed. I still do not have the visa. When you work in government organizations, it is difficult, man. It is difficult. You need approved leave application and dozens of things. Really irritating. Pradeep, can you give your picks for Monster Factory 3 and England versus France? England versus France? What is that? Is it football? I don't watch football, brother. What is England versus France? I'm sorry. So thanks for the super chat, first of all. Pradeep, you're an IT guy. I don't want to talk about that. Let's see. So the card, I'm going to tell you the undercard. 5 undercard matches. First one is Dustin Hyatt versus Roman Gromov. Roman Gromov is out for some reason. He has a replacement, and even Michael Todd had a difficult time remembering the name of the replacement, so I'm not going to try that. Bob Brown versus Kyle Haworth. Kyle Haworth is Australian arm wrestler. Bob Brown, as we all know. I think Bob should take it. I haven't seen Kyle arm wrestle, but Australians are usually over projected. They're like 40%. Someone was mentioning, I think Brandon Allen and Jason Latona was mentioning, or someone else. I don't know. I think Uncle John was mentioning that if you live in Ontario, your estimation of your abilities, your own abilities, is about 40% higher than what actually they are. I think it is actually true for many Australians. Like Ryan was saying, what was the name of that King's Hook guy? I forgot his name, the Australian 80 kg guy. And he was like, man, this is the man to look out for in the Dubai 85 kg tournament. He's going to destroy, he's going to perform well. And I was like, really? There are a few Indian guys from the 80 kg category who are showing up them, and they're going to beat him easy. Sam, I don't remember his name. And that is exactly what happened. I'm not sure if he finished above anyone. I think he was last in his weight category. Just for that reason, I'm having Bob Brown as the favorite. Leroy Walker, the machine, the strong guy, versus Mikia. I don't know anything about Mikia. If he's an arm wrestler, he should be able to beat Leroy. Leroy Walker has the worst, by far the worst form on the table that I've ever seen from any strongman or bodybuilder. And after that, Brent Rockers versus Joe Fox. This is the undercard, by the way. Difficult to guess. I have no idea. Brent Rockers lost to Adam Wardzinski quite handedly in the event. I don't know what the name of that event was. It was a pay-per-view on Arm Wrestling TV. I'm going with Joe Fox in this match. Not sure. Rebecca Todd versus Sarah Latona. As we have already talked about this, I have Sarah Latona as a favorite in this match. And this is a prediction coming from me when I've never watched Sarah arm wrestle. Not even once. If she comes up on a screen, I'm not sure if I can even identify her. I don't think I can. BJ Fogakis versus Chan Shaw. I have BJ Fogakis as a heavy favorite in this match. He's the underdog in the eyes of many people, but I think he's the favorite. Chan Shaw has always had trouble against tall top rollers, and I think Chan says that he only had a low hand top roll. That is why the taller guys had an easy way going over top of his hand, but now he has many other moves. That is why he can win, but I don't think so. Your problem kind of always remains your problem. This is why I'm going with, in this first main card match, I'm going with BJ Fogakis. Maybe 3-1. Maybe Chance can do something in the first round. And after that, Paul Lynn versus Pavlo Derbedyanev, right-handed super match. My man Paul, I want him to win. I really, really want him to win. And I think it is close. It is close. The way Paul arm wrestles, the way he's built, sometimes you assume, he always says that he's kind of a sprinter. You assume that he may get tired. He may get exhausted. And he does. If he gets stopped in a hook, he does get faded quite quickly to say. But for some reason, you give him 90-second break and he fires with equal strength in the next round. That always happens. Bierman Burgoyne and his bad company. Hi Pradeep. Hello brother. Hello. Pradeep has Chan Shaw formerly accepted. Yes, Chan Shaw has accepted the challenge, and that match is going to happen in February, and I think Chan Shaw is going to kill Ryan Bourne. I think Chance has leveled up. He's stronger, he's bigger, and he's leaner. I think the amount of fat percentage Chance had at like 260 pounds, I think it is the same even at 300 pounds. Chance has gotten a little bit leaner now. Bowen has no chance. I also think so. No, Mega Mike is Derek Smith's training partner. He's got pins on Cody Merritt. Alright. Pradeep, do you watch World Cup? Nope. I used to play FIFA, I think it was FIFA 11, I don't know, winning 11 game on my PlayStation 1. Again, same thing in mid 2000s. I played like hundreds of games, if not 1,000. Ryan's FUQD. And Jordan Sill, okay, he has wins on Jordan Sill as well. Pablo 97, the event starts in exactly 1 hour from now. Pradeep has Chanshaw, okay. So, the next match, Paul Lynn, I'm expecting Paul Lynn to win 3-1. I think Pavlo cannot top roll Paul Lynn. He has to go in a hook with him, and Paul Lynn has shown great strength in a hook. When Paul faced John Brzezinski, he gave him a really hard fight, but that was John's only third match when he was making a comeback. John Brzezinski beat Pavlo a little bit easier than Paul Lynn, but then again, as Paul Lynn mentioned, that John was much stronger when he faced Pavlo. So if we look at these two matches, they are similarly matched. I don't think it is going to end in flash pins. I think it is probably the best match on this card. It has the potential to be match of the night. I'm hoping Paul wins. And I'm predicting him to win 3-0. This may be the only biased prediction that I've made so far. biased because just I've become such a great friend with Paul Lynn. At least this is what I believe. Do you think Brandon Allen beats Mike ILO? Difficult question. Mike ILO is tall, but he goes down. Like his length of his forearm will not help him to climb over Brandon's King's move. Man, it is difficult. Close match, of course, close match. What mic do you use? It is JBL C some 10, something like that. Are you still gonna make an OnlyFans? No, no, no. Pradeep, what is your this is my OnlyFans. You just see karaoke Vic, $50 donated. This is my OnlyFans. Paulin is a great athlete. Athlete, this is the word. I don't like the fact that not many arm wrestlers look like athletes. I've literally just started working out. It was my like fourth workout. I think it was the first time in almost 2 years that I did 4 or 5 workouts in a week. In 2 years, this is the first week. And thanks to Paulin and thanks to Old School Labs. Good time to plug in. If you want your supplements, I think they're good. They sent me this package, Vintage Blast and Vintage Build, pre-workout, post-workout, protein shake, and these fat burners and NO2 boost. I think it is going to do a good job. I showed these supplements to Paul Lynn and it was like, bro, great collaboration. Keep collabing with them and you're going to be good in the future. And Paul is training me. Old School Labs is supplementing me. I think it is going to be good. I'm a reporter. When I say that I want to train, some people are like, yes, Pradeep, train. And few other people, I think they're smart who are mentioning that why do you need to train? You're going to just hurt yourself because I'm not going to have enough time to report. And training for me, especially for arm wrestling, is going to be a waste of time because it is going to hurt the elbows, the joints. But still, I believe that if I want to be an arm wrestling journalist, at least somewhat, I should somewhat look close to an arm wrestler. This is my only motivation. I do not want to beat many people. I just want to look fit. I don't want to be in a room where I look like the only fat guy below 125 kilos. Do you use the supplements? You should document your gains. Yeah, Paul also mentioned this to me. Maybe I will. Yes, I'm using all of them. And the best thing that I like the most is this bottle, man. Like really high quality. I never thought that I'm going to talk about a water bottle or whatever it is, but it is like really good quality. At least I drink water out of it. Before that in winters, I'm someone like I have no physical work. My job is like I go to my job, I sit on a chair and I cannot leave that chair for 6-7 hours. Like it is really, really easy physically, but for me to leave the chair, it is almost impossible. So I'm literally sitting like that for 6 hours. And after that, my work on YouTube is the same. So I sit on a chair for like 15 hours in a day, or I'm laying on the bed. I stand or walk maybe less than 1 hour, less than 30 minutes in a day. That I'm standing for less than 1 hour a day. This is how bad my daily life is. Fat is flavor. So I need to do something about it. Do you have a code? Code for what? Almighty are you? Fat is flavor. Yeah. How can I forget? Arm Wrestling News. AWNEWZ. Anything you purchase, I'm going to be fair about it because maybe someone has their prices like listed that way. It is not wise to purchase supplements without any code. If you purchase them from my link or use the code AWNEWZ, Arm Wrestling News, you're going to get 15% off. And I'm going to get some amount from that 15%. I'm not sure how it works, but let's say if you purchase supplements worth $100, I think it is $8, $9, something like that I'm going to get. So you're going to support me as well. Thank you very much, brother. Pin it, bro. The link. Okay, so the link is already in the description. Maybe I can pin it as well. Old school apps. I think it is not that difficult. You should be able to go to the link. I don't want to irritate those people who do not want to do anything with this. Old school labs is the real deal. Casey, thank you very much, brother. If you purchase the supplements, I think that will be some justice because they are supporting the arm wrestling community. The only thing that I didn't like about the brand, and I'm going to be honest with that as well, is the delivery problem. Like they took like a hell lot of a time to ship the supplements to India. I'm not sure what the reason was, but the owner told me that their supplement got like I don't know what happened. It was returned back to them quite a few times. Then, but at least I hope it is not going to be a problem for you. If you live in USA or Canada, for sure it is not going to be a problem. But outside as well, I hope it was a problem for me. I think we are back. Are we? Yep, we are back. So, is Ryan Bourne being delusional again by challenging Chance? Does he have any chance? So Ryan thinks that he has some chance. Of course, he thinks he can beat him. This is why he's inviting him. And I heard one other person, like he's an arm wrestler, I forgot the name, predicting that that Ryan Bourne may win this match because his hand and wrist has gotten stronger and he knows how to beat Chan Shaw. But I don't think so. I think Chance is really strong now. I cannot do desk work. I had an office at my job, but was rarely in it. Okay, okay. I also would like to do something else, but it is something that I have to do. Chance too lazy. I'm not sure. On YouTube, yes. On social media, Chance is lazy, but I'm not sure about training. I'm not sure about that. If Chance just goes to hook, it's done for Bowen. Mark Skigera with a super chat 74.99. Thank you very much, Mark. Awesome background, buddy. Thanks very much. I sent this background to my brother, and it was like, how did you set that up? For once, he thought that it is real. Both has fat too. Bowen and Chance, yeah. If Chance goes to hook, it's done for Bowen. Yep. I don't think Ryan is stronger anywhere than Chance. It is just his endurance which is better than Chan Shaw. Thanks again, Mark. You're the man. It's midnight in Indonesia. Can't wait for the match with the commentary. I really support what you do for till now for arm wrestling. Thanks, brother. I'll keep on doing that and better. Hey man, random comment. I made my own multi spinner with PVC and nylon webbing. The training is insane. So there is one Indian arm wrestler Shiv Kaushik YouTube channel, and he's sending me some stuff as well. He made a pronation ring. I told him to send it to me, and hopefully it arrives soon. Pradeep, you are full-time reporter for your career. I hope I can. Like financially, I'm in a situation that I could have left my job a couple of years ago, but for some reason, for some obligations or legal obligations, I cannot leave my job yet. But I'm already making twice as much money as my job from YouTube. When will it start? In 50 minutes from now. Pradeep, the New York Times is hiring. Hiring who? What if Blowen blows up with Synthol? Why do you never make a video on Larry destroying Kyle Cummings and becoming number one in India? Larry was already number one in India. He had beaten Mazahir as well, and I think Mazahir is not on the same level. So I actually did make a video about it, but on my Hindi channel. It was on my Hindi channel, brother. I have made a video about it. I don't think the news was worth making it because the match was just immediately over. That is why I didn't make a video about it on the English channel. But invited Adam Silvers to talk about it, and I think I made one video about it as well. So a couple of videos before the event, not after the event. You should check out Shiv Man. He's a coach Ray for India, lifting wizard. Hey Pradeep, do you have a regular job? Yes, I have a regular job, but YouTube is the main income stream. YouTube has been the main income stream for more than a year. It pays more than my job. Could Cummings beat the other big Indian guy on Larry's channel? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because Mazahir Saidu is giving good fight to Larry Wheels. He's losing, but he's not getting flash pinned by Larry. And on the other hand, Kyle Cummings, like he showed zero resistance to Larry's power. Good for you, Pradeep. Your YouTube material is excellent. I need to do something about my time management. It used to be amazing. Like my time management a couple of years ago was just great, great stuff. Like I could wake up and be ready to leave for my work. Everything. And I have to shave as well. So counting everything from waking up to leaving for my work, it took me like 15 minutes, less than 15 minutes. And now I'm getting a little bit lazy. I need to get back to that speed once again. Is flop wrist press ultimate weapon for a top roll? I think flop wrist press is underutilized. I'm nowhere to speak on this topic, but I've had only a few practices on the table, like very few table sessions. Maybe I've practiced on the table less than 10 times in my entire life, and I've had less than 10 matches. So if you count everything, practice sessions and actual matches, that sums up to less than 20. But still, I think less than 15, maybe 15, I would say. But still, I've seen this flop wrist or even just a regular tricep press. It is a golden thing, man. It is really easy. Like I am someone who cannot even do regular push-ups. Like if I want to do push-ups, maybe I can rep 30 times, 30 push-ups, and if I train for it, maybe 40, 45, 50 push-ups at max. But everything hurts, man. I'm really bad at pushing exercises. If you tell me to do 5 push-ups, everything from the wrist joints to elbows to shoulders, everything is going to hurt. I hate doing push-ups. Like I cannot even bench my own weight. But even to me, the press seems really easy, not off the go. I think you need to be a special gifted and talented fast athlete to initiate the press off the go. But once you are hanging in that hook, hanging on that top roll for like 10, 15, 20 seconds, and your arm and your opponent's arm both are gassed out, you do not have even 50% power left, it is so easy to just stand up, get behind your shoulder and press. Of course, you need to be on the winning side. If you're on the losing side, I think the other guy can do that as well. But I'm not sure why people are not utilizing that enough. In my first match, I was able to do that. Literally my first match ever. The first time I saw an arm wrestling table. I don't know what I was doing. I thought I was top rolling the guy. I went for the top roll, but I got hooked and I was literally hanging in this offensive king's hook for like 20 seconds, and I felt like I'm fading off. The arm is slowly going back, and then I felt the need to just stand up and press because I'm using this fresh muscle group and he's using the same old muscle group that he used to drag me back. Like his arm immediately went down, immediately. Like I did not even need to apply any pressure. I just literally needed to stand up and press. And I've tried that a few times in practice. Once you have battled it out, both of your hand and wrist are gone, your and your opponent's, it is really easy to just dump your wrist and get behind your shoulder and press. Of course, it is working on beginners like me. I'm not sure if it is going to work on experienced arm wrestlers, but then again, you're also going to get experience, so maybe it is going to work again. I think Pradeep is mid to late 20s. I think you're right. 28, almost about 28. Flop wrist is Mark Skigera is saying. How how can you do 30 then? As I told you, it really hurts. My shoulder is messed up after the surgery. Every push-up hurts. Okay, now we are back. Now we are back. I don't know what is happening with my connection today. Amazing with the strap. Yeah, man. I'm 75 kg and I was on the table with the 90 kg guy. His hand was effing brick. My wrist was gone very much. On the third round, I set up for a press and then I didn't care. I just pulled all my weight. Yeah, just put all my weight. It works, man. It works. Even for beginners, it can work. Like this is a beautiful, easy, simple move. If you can initiate it, just hit offensively, get in a hook, hold him there as long as you can while you are under the table. Hold him there in that offensive position, and as soon as you feel your arm is going back, just stand up and press. It works like a charm on beginners. I have zero idea if it works on the higher level as well. So let's quickly get back to the next matches that we need to discuss today. Craig Tullier versus Brandon Alcesser. I think speed, explosivity, experience versus versatility. Brandon Alcesser can make it close. He can do something, but he needs to stop the match, and it is really difficult to stop the match against Craig Tullier. But Craig is not getting any younger. He's an older athlete, and he's also going to face David Samusia for the 85 kg title in January. So if he loses this match, is it going to affect the title match, 85 kg world title match? No, against as said is no, because this match is at a higher weight cap. I think it is at 91 kilos, and the world title against Craig Tullier against David Samusia is at 85 kilos. So it is not going to affect that match, but it shows a lot. If Craig Tullier is not able to beat a 91 kg Brendan Alcesser, I don't think he can beat 85 kg David Samusia. I think he needs to win that match convincingly to set a statement, and I think he can. I'm not sure if he can win it convincingly, but I think he can win this match. The chat has frozen or something. I don't know why. I'm not getting any comments. Okay, back. Stem cells. Has Monster Factory 3 started yet? Nope. About 40 minutes remaining. Freeze, frozen again, yeah. Any tips on recovering from a rotator cuff tear? All the exercises hurt like hell, right from push-ups to bench press. That's the same thing, WHIS, WHIS. Same rotator cuffs surgery I had. Rotator cuff tear, I dislocated my shoulder. Surgery, everything hurts. Even it has been like 4 years. I got the operation in December 2018. That is why I couldn't go to Delhi. It was like 20 miles away from my house. I had the opportunity to meet Devon Laird, but I couldn't just because of that surgery I had, rotator cuff surgery, and it still hurts. Everything I do, it still hurts. I have no idea, brother, because I'm suffering from that myself. You should try banded work for your tendons, man. I had an accident and my left elbow was bad. Banded work helped a ton. Thanks, Pradeep. To the rotator cuff guy, try hanging on a pull-up bar. Doesn't matter if it is only for 10 seconds. Okay, I can also try that. I support the radio. I totally agree with your stance on open source content. What does that mean? I'm not sure what it means. So the next match we have Corey West versus Cody Merritt, left arm title match. I think this is not one of the, but the most important match on this card. Cody Merritt has beaten Corey West every time they have faced in the past, and it has not been close. They have not stopped the match anywhere. Like, Cody has been immediately able to finish Corey West with ease. Has something changed now? I think it has changed quite a bit for Corey West. He has gotten a lot stronger, but is it enough to beat Cody Merritt? I think Cody's style is perfect because he's just rotating out and going sideways. Ton of side pressure with a ton of rotation. He doesn't care if he loses his wrist slightly while doing that. And that is a good style to beat Corey West, because Corey's entire game is based on cupping, whether he can cup his wrist inside or not to go sideways. I don't think Corey can win like that. I've never seen him win like that. Maybe he can now, but it is a good style. If despite of the bad style matchup, Corey is still able to beat Cody Merritt, I think he's easily, I still think he's easily top 10 in the world on the left arm. But if he beats Cody in this match, I think he's much higher. Hanging has been shown to fix a lot of shoulder problems, preventing them for a surgery, okay? Arm wrestling news. I used to compete in powerlifting and won my state title under 18 category. This was the 90s and the stretching was not emphasized. Now I cannot lift heavy weights and hurt when I go light. That's bad, man. Lots of injuries come up with this, with any sport. I'll explain. You feel you should be able to post content from pay-per-view on your channel before Engin says so, correct? I'll explain. You feel you should be able to post content from pay-per-view on your channel before Engin says so. I still don't understand your comment, brother. I still don't. Okay, of course, if we are not sharing the footage, I think, of course, we should be able to share the content. I'm not sure what you're saying. I think there should be a line like one screenshot every round. It should be enough. It should be enough. This is what Engin was also saying, not directly, but he said that you should not be showing everything step by step. Like first Devon hooked Prodnik, and then he top rolled him, then he kings moved him. I think explaining everything like that makes the pay-per-view less valuable because you are going to show everything. I think one screenshot per round, I think that's a good deal. That is what everyone should do. Engin is my favorite black person. What does that mean? No, not if PPVs are still up. Dennis fans can mark their presence. Rishi Panchal. So 74 people watching, 54 likes. Guys, at least take the likes number to 74. We need that much because 74 of you are watching, at least 50 of you have not liked the stream, or 40 of you have not liked the stream yet, and you need to do that now. So for some reason, I hope Corey West wins this match because it is going to send a big message in the world. Because if we saw the first match, Artem Morozov versus Cody Merritt, it was not completely one-sided. They had a good 5-second battle in the center. Then Artem Morozov took over. Artem Morozov had to top roll. He was not able to, or maybe he didn't go there intentionally, but he felt something that he decided that top rolling is the better option to beat Cody Merritt. He did not hook him and beat him. If Corey West beats Cody Merritt, he will have to hook him. That is something that Artem Morozov did not do, which is going to send a huge statement if Corey West is able to hook Cody Merritt. This is something that I would love to see. And I think Corey has arrived if he's able to do that. Which is superior, people, wrist strength or arm power? I think wrist strength. If you have wrist strength, if you're not at the elite level, I think you're going to beat everyone. Not many people can beat you when you have this. It is not easy. So I think I would go with wrist strength. It takes 2 seconds and 2 taps to hit the like. 2 taps, does it? Yeah. 1 to go out of the chat and 1 to hit the like button. JR Williams, thanks. 61 likes already. It worked. And the final match, we have Michael Todd versus Pavlo Derbedyev on the left arm. Michael was supposed to face John Brzezinski as well on the right arm, but his bicep got injured. That is why he pulled out of the match, and it did not work out for him. John Brzezinski also did not want that match to happen, because after that we saw, I think somebody asked John if he's having any replacement match or something, and John was like, no, I don't want to go there once again. I think the trip is not worth it, but John didn't sound so much excited to be there. And Magda, she got that match for her event, AWC Fight Night. AWC, I think it was, yes. Todd Hutchings versus John Brzezinski. Everyone was mentioning that why this match is not happening at the Monster Factory. I think it was the best place to have that match. Now they're going to fly to Canada, I guess, and they could have done it in US. Or maybe where they're going to fly to Canada, that flight is more accessible to them. I'm not sure. You mean hand control like Mike Todd? Hand control like Mike Todd? Which... So this match, Pavlo versus Michael Todd. I do not ever predict Michael Todd to win on the left arm for some reason. I think Pavlo is going to win this match. Pavlo is really, really strong. We know that John is not training his left, but John Brezink had absolutely nothing for Pavlo on the left arm. I think Michael is stronger than John. There was one funny moment when John was saying that, man, I used to beat the crap out of Michael on the left arm. I'm not sure if this is exactly what he said, but I think it was somewhat like that. I used to beat the crap out of Michael on the left arm as well back in the day. Michael Todd don't have hand control. Pablo's left is strong. Yes, it is. Did Pradeep? And we are back. Did any of the matches start? No, 30 minutes still remaining. 30 minutes remaining. I think Corey is going to beat Cody. Yeah, let's see. Let's see. It is a close match. For me, it is close. Jordan Sonev versus Paul Lynn. How do you think would that go? Weren't you answering this cause it's unrelated to Monster Factory? No, I for sure we can answer this. Jordan Sonev, I think, man, I'm not sure. Todd Hutchings beat Sonev quite comfortably. Sonev is, I think he's slightly bigger than Paul Lynn and he's more experienced. I'm not sure. I would have gone with Jordan Sonev. So Jordan Sonev is, I've seen him arm wrestle with Svetan Gashevsky, I think. Svetan Gashevsky is also banned. They had some federational issues within Bulgaria and they've created their own federation or something. This is why they have been banned by the Bulgarian Federation, and Bulgarian Arm Wrestling Federation comes under WAF, so they're banned from WAF as well. This is the reason. They had some dispute. They were saying that the Bulgarian Arm Wrestling Federation has not done anything to grow the sport and a bunch of other stuff, which I'm not sure if it is correct or not. This is the reason they decided to separate themselves. I think it was less than a year ago, and that is why they have been banned. Svetan Gashevsky and Jordan Sonev as well. There are few others, but I don't know if they're really famous or not. Corey beat that other Canadian left arm. I don't think Cody has ever beaten that Canadian. Which Canadian you're talking about, brother? Corey West is really strong. We have seen, yes, Devon is able to beat Vrez Sadrakin, but Devon has to like stop him, get behind his shoulder, then grind it out. And when Cody Merritt goes against Vrez Sadrakin, it is like this. Like Vrez Sadrakin cannot do anything against him. I think the same goes for Corey West as well. Corey would also beat Vrez the same way. I think both of them, Corey and Cody Merritt, both of them are much stronger than Devon. They're much stronger than Devon. Ryan SP, yeah, you're talking about Ryan SP. So Ryan's match against Corey West was like Ryan hit, it went here, and then Cody beat him immediately. Corey West beat him immediately. It was quite one-sided in the end. Not on the start. On the start, Ryan was good. He was offensive. But after that, there wasn't much. What do you think about Dr. Bombay? He's very famous Indian musician here in Sweden. I do not know about him. I've never heard this name. Maybe I'll check it out after this live. So I've got the notification for Monster Factory event, which means it is exactly 30 minutes away from now. You should put 90 kg Alijan Muratov against Merritt and West in the left hand. That man is so strong. Maybe, but I don't think so. I would assume both of them would beat Alijan Muratov. Porkchop beat SP as well. Yes. Did he beat him left-handed as well? I saw the right-handed match. Or maybe it was left. I don't remember. I saw that match, but I forgot if it was right or left. Hi, where can I buy the pay per view? This is the big thing. The event is free to watch on Michael's channel. Here we are just to hype up the match. You are going to see 10 super matches, 5 undercard, 5 main card. The difference between main card and undercard, you might wonder if both of them are free to watch. The difference is that it is only for the athletes. They can have their own sponsors because they are arranging their own flights and travel, everything. So they can have their own sponsors to be displayed on their shirts. They can give them shout outs, I guess. But for the main card, Michael is paying for the expenses. He's paying for the I'm not sure if he's paying for the travel, but he's paying them something. So they have to wear Michael's sponsored t-shirts and everything. This is the only difference in the this is one of the difference. I'm not sure what the other differences are between main card and undercard. So 5 undercard super matches and 5 main card super matches. As soon as people got the notification on Michael's channel, they've left the chat. Only 59 watching now, but I hope they come back because the event is still 28 minutes away from now. Kazakh trademark flash pin. Yep. Yeah. Okay, thanks. Monty DJ TJDK. Do you think Leroy will beat Hulk? Who is the Hulk here? I don't even know the other guy. What his name is. They are all North American arm wrestlers. Correct. Kyle Howarth is from Australia. At least I know about him. And is there any Canadian on the card? Let me check once again. The other guy is a strong man. Okay, he's a strong man. I'm not sure. I'm not sure who is going to win in that match. Do you think Leroy? Okay, thanks. Maybe Muratov would flash Cody. I don't think so. Cody's style is like when somebody is willing to give everything for the pronation, those guys usually get a slip, or they get a slip for the straps near the pad. They may not be getting a really dominant slip, but they usually get that slip near the straps, near the pad, and it gets difficult to beat them. They are all North American arm wrestlers. Muratov can force hook. That is his game. Okay. We'll see. Let's see. So I'll tell you the matches once again. The arm wrestlers that are going to compete on today's card. Let me see where the card is. The undercard is Dustin Hyatt versus Roman Gromov, starting in about 26 minutes from now. After that, Bob Brown, Kyle Howarth, Leroy Walker versus Mikia Polk, Brent Rockers, Joe Fox, Rebecca Todd versus Sarah Latona. Then the main card starts BJ Fokakis versus Chan Shaw. I think Chan Shaw will prove a lot if he's able to beat BJ Fokakis, who defeated Paul Lynn comfortably. If we go that route, as Engin Terzi was mentioning, of course, it not always it works like that, but BJ Fokakis beat Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn beat Ron Bath, and Ron Bath beat Chan Shaw. Craig Tullier versus Brandon Alcesser. Before that, we have Paul Lynn versus Pavlo Derbediev on the right arm. Then Corey West versus Cody Merritt. Michael Todd versus Pavlo. I think Pavlo versus Paul Lynn is going to be a war. And after that, maybe Pavlo is tired so that he cannot beat Michael on the left arm. Let's see. Beat his Clerks 93, but Levan in what? Could the Iranian Hulk beat Levan? No. Beat his meat. I had never heard this thing, beat his meat. For the first time I heard it, it was in the boys event not documentary, TV show on Amazon Prime, when he talks about Homelander being his son. Jahas, I cannot even read that second name. Michael Carson is saying, is there any research on what a person's blood pressure is during a match? Would be interesting to see. Heart rate, I think WL did something on their heart rate. not on blood pressure, but some guys had a heart rate like over 150, and someone like 90, 95. They were cruising at that level. They did something on the heart rate, but I've not seen anything done on the blood pressure. Where can we watch the event, Adnan, Ravash? You can watch it on Michael's YouTube channel. The live event is going to be free to watch on Michael's channel in about 30, not 30, about 24 minutes from now. But it wasn't accurate. Yeah, I also think so. I did not see any equipment or anything there. I'm not sure how they measured it. I also don't think that it was accurate. It would be hard to get blood pressure when you have to squeeze on the arm to get a pressure. Yeah. You think I can understand what you have read? Voiskio, Iranian, Hulk, Voita, Levanin. I don't know. Iranian Hulk can beat Levan? Engin has the live stream during the Monster Factory event. Wow. Wow. That was unexpected. That was unexpected. I don't believe you. I don't believe you, brother. Upcoming. Yeah, it is. It is 12/12. Today's 12. No, it is a day after that. It is a day after that. It is not today. That is why I said I don't believe you. Engin's live stream is tomorrow. Yep, it is. That is not true. Would that be great if you decided to start do some arm wrestling? Who? The Iranian Hulk? Yeah, maybe. He does really. No, Kazi, no, it is not true. Guys, please check the date. Sometimes we just check the time. Yes, time is it's matching, but the date isn't. You need to look at the date as well. Just cannot go by the time only. Would any of you like to still, to be honest, I do not have much to talk about today. And Pradeep looking swole. Yeah, I'm wearing swole. This is why I'm looking swole. Would any of you like to join this live stream? I haven't done these live stream invites, I think ever. Maybe one time. I can see that bald spot from here. Which bald spot? Correct, Pradeep. Fake news, Kazi is saying. Okay, you're talking about Engin's live stream news. Yeah, it is fake. It is fake. Let me copy the link, and if any of you want to join, then tell me. The photoshopped Iranian Hulk was so pitiful physically, his boxing opponent refused to fight him out of fear of hurting the Hulk bulk. Hi Pradeep, do you think that any Indians would make the card for East versus West? I think Mazahir can beat Ryan Bowen. Yes, I think Mazahir can beat Bowen. And I would have loved to ask Engin some questions about that. I watched that live stream after I already saw it, like after it was already ended. Engin mentioned that I think many times people have asked Engin that is he going to invite some Indian on the card, or is he going to invite Rahul Panikar on the card? And Engin said that Rahul at least needs to win WAF or something. That was at least. I did not like that statement, because yes, Engin should make it clear that I'm inviting Ryan Bowen for his commentary, not for his arm wrestling skills. I'm inviting Ryan Bowen for his YouTube presence, his social media presence, not for his arm wrestling skills. I think we can guess that, but Engin has not said that openly. And if he's inviting Ryan Bowen on the card, I think Rahul Panikar also deserves to be there. And what other name who is not a really high level arm wrestler has been on the card? Has there any arm wrestler been like that? Because Engin also invited the German guy, I forgot, Leonidas Arcona. Of course, he's also not a really high level arm wrestler, but he's famous. So I think you need to have some other ability as well. Rahul Panikar is famous, bro. Maybe not on YouTube, but you can go to Rahul Panikar's Instagram page, and as soon as he posts something, like the post gets 10,000 likes. You will see Rahul Panikar post something on Instagram, and the post has 11,000 likes, you might wonder it was posted few weeks ago. But then you see 4 hours ago, 5 hours ago, and the post gets 10,000 likes. I think it means something. I think he has that popularity as well, especially after that super match with Larry Wheels. Live streams are great whenever the time is right, and also it is good to enjoy them the day after, maybe at work or something. All right, Bowen got to pull in East versus West because his big name on YouTube, not because of his accomplishments. Yeah, I somewhat agree with that, but I think the bigger reason is his commentary. I don't think Ryan Bowen is getting invited because of his popularity. He's getting invited because of his commentary to East versus West, to be honest. Because I think he's the best out there. Neil Pickup, Ryan Bowen, and I don't think anyone else is even close. I don't think. Maybe some of the UK guys, I've heard their commentary. They used to do some commentary on for PL. Their commentary was okay, but these two are far ahead of the pack, far ahead of anyone else, I believe. There's a small Georgian YouTuber who happened to pass by. Okay, Grizzly, you're talking about. Kyriakos, how do you pronounce his name? Please, and decided to join his gym for training session. He literally was dying. I thought he will end up in hospital. Pradeep, I think instead of making videos on this dead sports, arm wrestling, not dead, but it's like no one cares kind of sport, make video on football and cricket sports news. Your channel will grow faster. But I have more knowledge and more interest about this. If I was growing up, like if YouTube was a big thing back then and I knew much about it, I would have done something on cricket. That would have been huge. I still don't think there are many great cricket, because now there are brands, like there are big brands who are doing YouTube, doing cricket YouTube news, and that is good. I could have done that. FUCK cricket, table tennis. I vote for that. Matt Mask should be set against Larry Wheels. The biggest example of that is Matt Mask. Example of what? I saw that guy was so close to, or that almost took his life. The cricket sings when there is a cricket match. Cricket is huge, man, huge. Like most of the world, like someone mentioned that North America doesn't know that there is a world that exists outside of North America. That comment was made under that Joe Rogan podcast clip. I don't know the name of the guy. He was talking with Joe Rogan, and that clip went viral. Like it has almost 1 million likes somewhere. I'm not sure if it is viral outside of India as well, but for sure it is viral in India, where he's talking about Virat Kohli, Indian cricket team captain. I think he's not the captain anymore in ODIs at least, or T20, but he's like the biggest Indian cricketer now. And they were talking about the Instagram number of Instagram followers, and he asked Joe Rogan to make a guess, like Kohli, Indian cricketer, guess how many Instagram followers he has. And Joe guessed like 95 millions, and he had like 220 millions at that time. Now he has almost 240 millions, I think. Sri Lanka always beat India in cricket. This time they did. I don't think it is always. I don't think you can say always. But yeah, getting back to the topic, it is India won the 2011 World Cup. It was we beat Sri Lanka in that. Do you know who the famous Sadhguru is? One of my favorite people. Yeah, I've watched a few of his podcasts. I don't know much about him. Sadhguru is, to be honest, more famous outside of India than India. The only person I want to see Devon pull is Engin, so I can watch Engin cry. Scott is saying, okay. Jared 2001 PC. Hello Pradeep. Meletis. Hello brother. Hello. So cricket is really big, really big. I think the cricket still holds the record for the most number of live viewers watching any live stream ever. There are some posts that say there's some Twitch stream had more than that. But can you guess how many people were watching the 2019 India versus Pakistan cricket match live? And I'm saying when the event is free to watch on television. Most people do not watch it on internet. They watch it on television. It is a new thing, watching cricket on your internet device. It is a new thing. Most of the people watch it on TV. Still, it set the record for most number of live viewers. I think it was how much it was? Maybe 19 million or 18 million. It was close to that. 18 million people watching live when most of the people are watching on television. It is a small number of people who watch on Hotstar application on their mobile device. Still, it was like 18 million. Sri Lanka always beat India in cricket. No. What's more exciting to see, Dennis versus John now or Dennis versus Levan later? I think the second one is going to be more exciting. Injections and pancakes. All right. It soothed the soul. Scott is saying what? What do you think about the Tamils? Should they be exterminated? What are you saying, man? I don't know how they supported that many live streams at once. I read one comment. Someone was saying that it crashed for a moment. I'm not sure. They were saying that it crashed when it had nearly 18 million live viewers. Maybe that is why it stopped it there. I don't know. I was not one of those 18 million. I just read it and heard about it. Have you heard about Seban, the most genetically gifted Indian arm wrestler? He was Kerala captain. He left the sport. I believe he was from rich and affluent family. No, I have not heard about it, Ajay. I have not heard about him. India is the tech support capital of the world. Yeah, it is. It is. So I think we should end this live stream here and we'll be waiting for the Monster Factory event to start, which is about 13 minutes from now. Or should we go for the next 10-12 minutes more? Hi Pradeep, do you think any of the Indian East versus West card? I do think Rahul Panikar should be there. He can be matched with someone. So Rahul Panikar is about 70 kilos. Who would you match him up with? He finished 7th at this year's WAF. 7th. So who would you match him up with on the East versus West card? I would love to see him. He met Engin when he was there in for the WAF Antalya Worlds this year. Sri Lanka greater than India. What order are the matches in? William. So we'll talk about it once again. Grounded, win the loop. No, I'd prefer your commentary more than Mike's. Ryan Blue Bone. Alright, let me read out the matches once again. So first we have 5 undercard matches. Dustin Hyatt, Roman Gromov. Roman Gromov is out. He has a replacement. Bob Brown versus Kyle Howard. Leroy Walker versus Mikia Polk. Brent Rockers versus Joe Fox. Rebecca Todd versus Sarah Latona. BJ Fogakis versus Chan Shaw. Paul Lynn versus Pavlo. These two are main matches, main card. Craig Tullier versus Brendan Elsesor. And Corey West versus Cody Merritt. Michael Todd versus Pavlo Derbedyanev on the left arm. I think the final 2 matches are left-handed. I've never seen that. Final 2 matches are left-handed matches. I would like to see Askar Ali. Askar Ali is about 80 kilos. Very cool Hirsch. Yeah, Askar Ali is also good. PJ Fakakis. Yes, I even attend the Inner Engineering online. Okay, Sadhguru's in Inner Engineering. It was transformational for me to say the least. Hello, this is Steve. Who is Steve Williams? Have you heard about the arm wrestler Nick Gurr? No, I have not. But yeah, I've heard it about him many times in super chats. Very cool Hirsch. I think that's about it. Thank you very much for watching the live stream. I really appreciate you. Bye. Monster Factory event, it is about 10 minutes from now. It is live on Michael's channel. I will also be watching. So see you there in the chat. Thanks very much, brother.